everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Grim Dawn. This is the third episode, and in the last episode we just killed our first boss underneath the burial hill, and it was quite the battle actually. And now we've got a few other quests here. Help Barnabas with the water pump, help Kasparov with his research, and we need to speak to Faldis inside Devil's Crossing. I believe we have access to Devil's Crossing right now. Let's go talk to Rook and see if we can get in there. The captain said you were good to go. Don't start any trouble. Thank you, Rook. And we got another 100 XP. Perfect. Let's go see if we can talk to Faldis. There is one person there, and Faldis is right here. The quartermaster. Sybil Hart. Very cool. Let's talk to Faldis here first. Well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing, just as you promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. Thanks. What did I get here? 500 iron, Devil's Crossing reputation, and scrap, plus another 150 XP. Very nice. Let's take a look at our character sheet. I wouldn't mind putting this on. Requires level 12 and spirit 143, so we should maybe level that up. We're gonna put this back here. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to these. Searing Ember. There we go. Look at this. Fire Blast granted to items. Launch a ball of incinerating flame at your target. Use on all weapons, shields, and caster offhands. I wonder if I can put that on this gun. How would I take it off? Are you sure you want to complete this combination? Let's try it. Oh, cool. Fire Blast on top of that. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We're learning as we go. Faldis still has a green mark above him. Let's talk to him again. I'm never going out there again. What about supplies? Not much left to salvage nearby anyhow. Besides, I'd be dead right now if you hadn't come for me. You said you came from Burwich. Yes, I had a home in Mud Row before the town fell to the ethereals. It was terrible. Fire and the dead everywhere around us. I watched my neighbors get torn to pieces by those things. If it wasn't for Captain Bourbon... Captain Bourbon saved you? It was Captain Bourbon that found us hiding in the boarding house. He personally rounded up the remaining survivors and led us here through the wilderness. Even with his help, not all of us made it through the swamps. The captain is a hero. Very nice. Okay. Let's talk to this person right here. Dureni? Dureni.
What do you want?
I haven't done anything wrong. Alright then. And that's it for him. Not much. What is this person? Sybil Hart. Let's talk to her. I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're heading out towards Rightmere, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who is he? His name is Milton. Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics. But it's been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think that he may have become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in undeath. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other at Sodom Hollow in Rightmere, so I'm afraid he is still out there. I'll do what must be done. And we've got another quest here. Find Milton Hart and collect his amulet. Return the amulet to Sybil Hart in Devil's Crossing. Now, Edwin is here. Let's talk to Edwin. You must be the taken the rumor's been spreading about. Now, I ain't gonna judge, as I heard you've done right by us with that undead mess in the lower crossing. The name's Edwin, and I do the cooking around here. It's pleased to meet you, Edwin. I ain't gonna pretend that what I make is good or even edible, but it fills the gut and keeps us going. Can't do much without proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of Edwin special, you just let me know. I'll, keep that in mind. There we go. We'll come back to, let's talk to Ellis the quartermaster. Check all this stuff here. This is faction rewards. Very cool. Very cool. So reputation, what are we sitting at right now? Oh, we have only 550. So we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go for the Devil's Crossing here, yeah. We're just beginning. There is a lot of things to look forward to. I wonder which one we need to do to get dual wielding. What if we buy it here? Here we go. Gunslinger's Talisman, a symbol of expertise in the art of firing two pistols at the same time with lethal accuracy. This is what we want. The Gunslinger's Talisman requires player level 25 and a reputation of 10,000. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We want that for sure. Awesome. Let's go up here. Oh, there's something here. Scrawling note. Let's take a look at the note. Crudely scrawled note. We got 50 experience for that one. Now, I ain't a decent man, and I sure ain't good at writing, but words need to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I've ever been in, and I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long neither, and some of the lads they haul in, they ain't criminals. I'd know. The moment I see a man, I can tell by his eyes that he done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I seen this warden a couple of times, big man in black armor. If you ain't known better, you'd think that he was in the wrong side of the bars. Every day he and his lackeys take prisoners out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. They ain't never come out. Later, a wagon rolls in by the hut. It always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more, but I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others? They was taken in yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my end's in that hut, but perhaps this note will be one good deed in my pathetic life. So it sounds like this has been a corrupt prison, and the warden in black armor. I wonder if we will run into him. Interesting. There is a story behind this place. Let's take a look. It has seen better days for sure. Sabina, let's talk to her.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator, then?
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
You mentioned spiritual guidance.
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Thank you. I would very much appreciate that. And another 100 XP for that. What do we have here? Very cool. Let's talk to her again. She's got another icon over her head.
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
Oh, we can respec here? Very cool.
Farewell.
Let's keep looking around. There's some people to talk to over here. Jane. I'm not talking to you. But you're talking to me right now. Oh no, don't tell Mrs. Constance. I'm not supposed to. Your secret is safe with me. Alright. He's still got a green mark above him. Let's talk to him again. You look mean. I'm the meanest. What? But why? To keep you safe from the monsters. Oh, okay then. I don't like the monsters. Me neither. And he's still got green check mark here. Let's talk to Constance here, the adult. You're the one that was possessed. You stay away from me and the children or I'll scream and Captain John will deal with you as he should have from the start. Calm down, lady. I don't mean you any harm. I just want to talk. Please, just leave me alone and stay away from the children. As you say. You're not very happy. Let's talk to Alex here. Mrs. Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to you. Why is that? Because you have evil in your tummy. I see. Alright. Let's talk to Jane one more time here. Did you know Miss Constance? She's not my real mom. She says we're a family now, but I miss my real family. I think she's weird. Do you know where my mama and papa are? No, I'm sorry I don't. Where did you last see them? At our house where we lived. It's in Burwich Village, which is a lot nicer than this place. The last time I saw my papa, he had to leave late at night to go to be a soldier. My mama, she locked us in the room and said that we had to be quiet. There were scary noises outside and yelling. We heard mama scream, and then it got really quiet, and we were scared. I fell asleep though, and then in the morning the door was still locked, and I could hear nothing outside, but then Mr. Bourbon came and he kicked the door open. I thought he was a robber at first, but he turned out to be nice. He made us cover our eyes and said we were going on a trip to a special place. This place doesn't seem very special though. We've been here forever now and I want to go home. I want to see Mama and Pop again. If you see them, can you tell them to come get us? I'll keep an eye out for your parents. Alright. Doesn't look like they have anything more to say. Let's keep exploring the prison here. I think this is our smuggler, Carlisle.
That's something you need stashed.
Yes, I do. I hold control. Shift. Let's put all of this stuff here, this smaller stuff in. I want to keep this too. I'm not too sure about all this. We're probably going to sell that. We'll keep the scrap in there as well. Very cool. We have ourselves our own stash. Now, what else do we have? Devil's Crossing bounty table. The people of Devil's Crossing do not trust you with their innermost needs. A respected reputation is required to access the bounty table. I'm going to step away from the bounty table. Alright, so we need to work on a reputation here in Devil's Crossing for sure. I think we've pretty much talked to everybody we can in there. Now, let's talk to this person.
I've got left.
Let's get rid of this. Not that good. No. No, this one I'm not too sure. I don't think it's as good as ours is, though. No, we're going to sell this too. Perfect. Let's organize this stuff up. Maybe we can put this in our stash too, because I'm not too sure what that is. Let's do that.
Got something you need stashed?
Let's put this in here.
I'll keep
There.
an eye on this.
Looking good. Oh, that is so awesome. Let's talk to Harmond here. I hear you've been clearing up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my animal back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharaohs, Julius, and Negan for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swampland of Reitmeyer. Slaughter them. Interesting. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. I'll put them down. And we've got 250 iron for that. And we've got another quest here. Slay Pharos the Rotten, Julius the Decayed, and Negan the Withered. Cool. More quests, the merrier. And we have Barnabas here. Let's talk to him.
The captain send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
Where can I find it?
Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
I'll get the scrap you need. And we've got another quest here. Collect scrap for Barnabas. We need 5 of them. Bring the scrap to Barnabas in Devil's Crossing. Very nice. And I think we have one more person to talk to in here. The scientist, Kasparov.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said he wanted to speak with me.
Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Wait, I what?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs. Probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Where can I find them?
You'll be looking for large formations of crystals with an unnatural green glow. They are strewn about the landscape now, anywhere the ethereals have left their mark. Shouldn't be too hard to find, especially around places with large concentrations of corpses. I'd check the graveyard. Be careful, though. Those crystals are a bit unstable around the living.
I'll bring some back. I believe I already have some crystals, actually. Oh, no. We have another quest here. Collect ether crystals for Kasparov. We need 4 of them. Bring the ether crystals back to Kasparov in the Devil's Crossing. Perfect. Okay. We have a bunch of stuff we can do here now. Let's go back out, and I want to see how my new upgraded weapon handles. Oh, it does better damage. Let's continue practicing here. Very nice. I want to see if it drops another pistol, maybe. Oh, they're fighting here. Nice. I didn't see them doing that before. Now, where did I find that body? Was it in here? I think it was. It was right here. There's this gun of alkalinity? What is it? Huh. I wonder what's better. They almost look the same. We're going to keep that. That's interesting. Now if I could get the double wielding, that'd be good. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Woohoo. Whoa. Ouch. Now, there is that boss. Whoa. There we go. Now, did we get anything interesting here? Take a look. Magical amulet. Ooh. Got a magical ring. Soldier's band. Interesting. Magical amulet. Bag of salt. Less damage from ethereals. Ah. What do we got? 52 armor here. There we go. We are getting stronger as we go. And we can't get by there, but I don't think we've really explored over here, have we? Have we explored down here? I don't think so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Oh boy. We gotta watch out. I think this is all new territory. We haven't explored this at all. Oh, so awesome. Loving it. Fur-like jacket. Well, I think we've been here before. Yes. Have we? Scrap. We've got one thing of scrap. Let's keep looking around for more. Oof. Ether crystal, we've got one out of that. Two, there should be another couple up here. Wow. All right, let's grab this. Now we have one more crystal here. And we've got all four. Let's check out what's in here. Can we go in this? No. We cannot. Let's cash this quest in here. We're going to go back to Devil's Crossing. And I believe he is in here. Let's talk to Kasparov one more time.
Did you bring back the aether crystal fragments I require?
Here they are.
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
I think we're done here.
Ah, we've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwich Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
You lost your apprentice?
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Oh, keep an eye out. And we've gained 250 experience, and we have leveled up here. And I'm thinking, oh, I want to go see. I think it's spirit that we need. Let's get out of here for now. Let's go into... We have another person wanting to talk to us there.
I'll keep your stash.
This here, we need level 12 and spirit of 143. So let's put some spirit into this. And here, we need to get here. We still haven't got enough to get this. Alright, we're going to continue on filling out these quests in the next episode. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.